What's up, YouTubers? Mark again with a follow-up video to my Bose Proflight Series 2 aviation headset review. Or just, I kind of just capped on the changes of the Series 2 from the Series 1. Using the headset a couple weeks now, I wanted to make a video and tell you guys why I think it's the best aviation headset for the flight deck, or the best for professional aviation headset. One, there's not a whole lot of options for professional headsets. You got a couple Sennheiser options. You got the Telex 850 and a couple other options there. But nothing really out there that has good noise attenuation or active noise canceling. ANC or ANR, whatever you want to call it, whatever these companies are calling it. Bose happens to call it active noise canceling. The active noise canceling is phenomenal in this headset, combined with really comfortable, lightweight headband. The Series 1 was really good. It was my favorite for the flight deck. It's what I grabbed to fly the Airbus exclusively after buying it. The cord was probably the biggest hindrance for me saying that it was like one of the best headsets Bose has made. I really truly believe this is one of the best headsets Bose has made to date. Granted, it's not like the A20 where you can use it everywhere. So it does have some limiting appeal to people that are in the GA world, general aviation world, that wouldn't benefit from this headset. I have used it in a couple GA environments. I flew the 421 a few times and just tested this headset out. Worked fine in there, but the 421's a really quiet airplane. You can actually fly that airplane in cruise with the headset off your head, and it just kind of talk to the person next to you. It's by far the quietest piston airplane I've ever flown. Used it in the 172. Wasn't a huge fan, but that was back with the Series 1 when the kind of the tap to talk or talk through feature was not working very well, and so high noise, like sudden noise, would activate that, and so that was kind of a pain having the window open and taxiing, and then you just have the ANR the active noise canceling turn off on one side basically, and the mic turn on the ear, so you get this huge wind noise. So it made it made it a little bit difficult there. And I used it in the Super Decathlon once on a non-aerobatic flight just to kind of see how it worked in there, and it worked okay. But it wouldn't be my go-to for any GA environment. But it's a fantastic headset if you're in the market for a professional headset. Maybe your airline doesn't, maybe your airline requires you to have a headset and doesn't have a ship set, or you just don't like using the company community headset, and that's my case. Our Airbuses all have Telex 850s mounted in them. I just unplug them and plug my Bose Proflight Series 2 in. But the cord has really made it my favorite headset for the flight deck. It's just such a nice headset to wear for long periods of time. Granted, in the Airbus, we're taking off the headset most of the time, but I have very often left it on in cruise, especially like short flights down to LA where it's an hour or maybe an hour to 2 hours of flight time. I'll just leave the headset on. I won't even go topless above 18. And it's just a really comfortable headset. It doesn't fatigue my ears like some headsets do. I don't get the clamping, so I don't get headaches. And then that cord really makes the headset unnoticeable. That was the biggest problem with the Bose Proflight Series 1, was that cord pulling on the headset and basically pulling on one side, whatever side you had the mic on. So depending on if you were in the left or the right seat, you'd have the headset kind of pull to that outside side where the mic is, and it made the headset physically feel heavier. So that was a little fatiguing. And then if the cord twisted in any way, I spent more time untwisting that Bose Series 1 cord, making sure it was perfect, because if it wasn't, it would pull the headset off your head. That was super annoying. So I know most people didn't like that headset in the beginning. I know a lot of people returned that headset and complained, but your complaints were heard by Bose, and they made the changes that they should have done with the first one. They should have never released that headset. Now that they have the Series 2, they should just call it the Bose Proflight, and this, just erase the Series 1 from the lexicon, because this is a phenomenal headset. So if you sold your Series 1 and you didn't like the cord, but you liked most other things about the headset, I would say give this another shot. Bose offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, as do most places like mypilotstore.com or sporties.com. They all have 30-day guarantees. Give the headset another try if you really liked it but you didn't like the cord, because you're going to love it now. The sound quality is good. It's not. I wouldn't say it's improved from the Series 1, but it was phenomenal before. It's phenomenal now. Audio quality for air traffic control, music quality is phenomenal. The mic is really, really good. I don't have any complaints about this headset from a professional pilot view. So if I was using it in different environments, I wouldn't grab this headset if I was going to go do any aerobatic flying or any warbird flying or any high noise environment flying, because I want some passive. I really like active noise canceling headsets that have some amount of passive, and this really doesn't. The ear tips don't seal in your ear like maybe they kind of look like they would, so they offer very little passive. Now that doesn't matter in the Airbus, because like I said, we take the headsets off, but if you're flying something really noisy, a King Air or something, and the batteries go out, you're kind of stuck in a real high noise environment, and I'm not sure that would be a great headset for that anyway. I haven't used this headset in a turboprop airplane, but I wouldn't imagine it being a great headset for that. People in the comments can correct me if I'm wrong. If you have used it in a King Air, let me know what you have used this headset in, because I'm kind of curious. So anyway, I just wanted to make a quick recap. Like I said, once again, Bose Proflight Series 2, home run. Bose did a great job revamping this headset and fixing the issues that they had with the Series 1. So I highly recommend it. The Bluetooth version is $10.95. The non-Bluetooth version is $9.95. They're all TSO'd, so they're all approved for the flight deck. So if your company requires you to have a TSO headset, this will meet that. Bose has always had fantastic customer service. I actually did have an issue that was related to just having a manufacturer defect on the Series 1 and on the Series 2, believe it or not. But Bose sent me out a brand new headset next day air for the Series 2. So I was without a headset just in between trips. It didn't even affect me at all. But there was a problem with the control box here, where if you kind of tapped it, like if it hit the side of the airplane or something, in turbulence, or you're wiggling around, or if you just tapped it on the side, it would turn off. And so, Bose was like, yep, that's an issue. Sent me out a brand new one next day air. I shipped the old one back. No big deal. Stuff happens. But as far as, the actual headset working fine, it's a great headset. Highly recommend it. Anyway, leave a comment letting me know what you've flown and used this headset with. I'm kind of curious. If you've used it in high noise piston environments or other higher noise jet environments. I'm just kind of curious what you've used it in and whether you like it or not. And if you have any other questions, shoot me a comment and I'll try to answer them as best I can. I may make a video later on kind of comparing this to the Clarity Loft Pros or A20s and some of the other headsets that I do have. But as of now, this one takes top rankings for the professional flight deck. Thanks for watching.